Hello and welcome back to the continuation of our Let's Play Civilization 6 as Mansa Musa. I am just starting fresh the next evening, and I think I'm ready for the next turn. I'll just go ahead and jump into it without actually refreshing myself too much on what it was that I was doing. I believe he was going to make a fort. Oh yeah, he was going to make a fort, but I don't know where I don't know what a fort is. And I was going to build some down here, but it literally doesn't matter to me, so I think I'm just going to build one on the side over here. Shaka finished Big Ben, that's fine. We just finished economics, so we literally had no chance to make Big Ben. I wonder if it's important to make an Inquisition. This city is Hindu, but it doesn't really technically matter to me. I guess that... yeah, I don't think it's really that worth it. We're losing out on one culture per turn and maybe a little bit more to having particular populations. I'm going to pause it for a second and turn off my nightlight, which just kicked in because it's 9. First stream woes, or first recording woes. Still haven't figured out all the things that I need to do. For instance, apparently turn off nightlight. We can buy stock exchanges with faith. I'm going to buy this one because we have... low production in here. And I guess we could get started on the Statue of Liberty. It'd be 52 turns. However, in here, yeah, 27 turns in here. So we'll build it in here enough because there's no chance for Segu to do it. On the... yeah. What do I do in here? I guess I just sit here in science with this city. We don't need to do anything else. So now that I think about it, I could have actually just bought, I could have actually produced that bank rather than buying it. And this one is building an archaeologist, and it's got walls queued. So there is a chance. This city's doing nothing, so we might as well hard build the bank. Right? Or stock exchange. Because we don't really need the great person points. And we don't really need the extra culture. This city would take forever to build the bank in, so stock exchange. I keep saying the wrong word. And my capital is about to be unable to do anything else productive for several turns. I do want to plan on getting a theater square right here because it's a +4 theater square. Maybe a +5 if I built another wonder there or something like that. What are we doing in Tau Deni? It's time for another district in here? Oh, wow. Well, should I build a theater square or should I build an entertainment complex? I could build an entertainment complex that is pretty central to the empire. Could give me some amenities to increase my science output and, I guess, technically grow. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, I like that plan. It will quash a Cahokia mound. But we could always just rebuild that Cahokia mound. Oh, we can't. Not right there. I don't really need this city for anything else. I don't need any more districts. I could build a culture square right there. That would be a +2, +4 culture square. Do I have enough culture? I think I have enough culture, and that's just such a good productive tile. What's Tadmeka doing? It has enough. It has enough, and we've produced that. I am going to build another one. Let's build an entertainment complex. I rarely do it. We really don't even need that entertainment complex. But it could be nice to have a couple extra amenities. Let's see. And it hits everybody except for Segu. It's the benefits of having a very circular empire. Like the Maya actually can be a pretty interesting one to build because your capital can have all those ranged buildings. Okay. And we're having some theological combat here, it looks like. Oops. Bumped my... And they've got the debater promotion here, don't they? Oh, they have the world religion. You can't actually get hurt when you're on holy sites. Is that right? Or is that a myth? I think we just let him do some converting and then we just reconvert. Or we go on an Inquisition. Oh, I was going to buy a stock exchange, or produce a stock exchange in here, but I guess I went for the entertainment complex. It'll have enough on its plate. That'll boost capitalism, which is another boost we want. There was something we wanted in capitalism. I forgot what it was. What does capitalism do for us again? It does the... Ooh. International trade routes provide +2 culture and +2 science. That's a really good card. We're already running that card, aren't we? And then shopping malls. Shopping malls are tourism. Maybe that was another game that I had wanted capitalism. I think we will make a pit stop for capitalism, but I think we'll get our tier 3 government first. And we still want to try to research radio. I still want to try to build 2 field cannons. So yeah, it's ballistics time. And we know how to build forts now, don't we? Yes. And boost. You can move over here and build another fort, or just... I guess I could keep him technically to build railroads. It doesn't... We don't need railroads. We don't need anything. And let's build the factory and then the coal power plant. Water park could be good in here, but now that I've already got amenities from Taudeni, don't really need it. What were we building here? I think we were building a Cahokia mound for Todmeka. Yeah. Honestly, you might want to build a neighborhood in Todmeka because it just has so many good tiles. And we can support a lot of people, so we can put them into districts and stuff. I think Renaissance walls in here is fine. Actually, we could just hard build a stock exchange. So actually, let's talk about this for a second. I have 2,500 faith in the bank. What could that faith do for me? It can allow me to purchase great people. For instance, Ada Lovelace, which is one of the people that gives us the improved districts. And I can use it to buy buildings in my Segubas. There's really nothing that this city can build. So I could build a stock exchange in 8 turns, but the game's going to be over in 100-ish turns or less. So this will provide me with 11 gold if it's powered. So I could lose out on 88 gold if I'm willing to spend 2 turns worth of faith. But it does give me a great merchant point. Who's the great merchant? Oh, that's a good great merchant to deny for a tourism player. I do like that. Another thing to think about is we're eating through our coal. If the more stock exchanges we build, the more we eat through our coal. So we're going to build stock exchanges, right? There is a little bit of a perverse incentive with a diplomatic victory to sort of pollute the world into oblivion. And the developers said that they had nerfed that strategy. But I don't quite believe them. I still think it's probably pretty good to do at least a little bit of polluting. And there's no point in building Renaissance walls in here. It would be a sacrifice of science to build those Renaissance walls, and that's like 17 turns versus 7 turns in Genet. And at this point, I think we want to go for like scientists that give us... Ooh, Alfred Nobel. Could try to patronize him, or we could try to pray for him. They'll get it in 12 turns. We want Alfred Nobel because he gives us 20 free great people points for recruiting all and current and future great people. And recruiting great people is good for world competitions. I think... I don't know how many great people competitions it is worth doing for like non-Sweden games, but I know with Sweden at least, there's a lot of great people competitions. Christina is a very fun leader to play, by the way. I played Christina a while back. And we need to put you on a holy site, so you're very defended. What do we do with this trade route? Let's show gold trade routes. I'm pretty confident we'll get our golden age, because we'll complete a couple more trade routes before this is over. Well, 8 turns. I could do this. Trading 4 gold per turn for just the little bit more stronger guarantee of completing a golden age. Because I really do want that golden age. 7 turns. Okay, we get a great person. We get Ada Lovelace. Yeah, she's worth a great person point. And where do we want to build an extra district? Taudeni actually could be a good choice because we could build that theater square later. Could be Salah. Already has 1, 4, 1, 4, 7. So I could build. I could also just sit on her. She's going to trigger the Eureka for computers, but we're going to do that ourselves. So let's just sort of sit on Ada Lovelace for a while, not do anything with her. And then if we want to build an extra district, then we will call on her to use her special power. What was I going to do with this builder? I was going to build mines, right? Yeah, we want to build a mine here. It's a plains hill, and this is a plains. Okay. Yeah, what to build in here? I guess we could build walls. This is another district. Could you get a +1 campus or you get a +2 campus? Whatever I build in here, I'm buying with gold or with faith. Could also upgrade Reina to purchase that district later on. Let's just get medieval walls, whatever. Well, actually, medieval walls do nothing for us. It's not like we're going for a tourism game. 19 turns is really, really steep a cost. There is a bug. Maybe it's just my game, but there seems to be a bug where it plays that sound, the rolling wheel sound too much, or too long. So now we can go ahead and boost our other ones. We upgrade this field cannon, upgrade this to field cannon. That gets us the boost towards Scorched Earth, and now we don't have to actually finish conservation. Although we do get 3 envoys for finishing conservation. Let's grab Scorched Earth. Oh wait, let me queue it up. Oh, nope. Losing control. Electricity, own 3 privateers. This would be good to go ahead and get our hydroelectric dams, because that would allow us to get some, at least, renewable energy and not contribute as much to climate change. Like I said, I don't really believe the developers. Could go for sanitation, because we're going to go for democracy. If we finish sanitation, then we can build our sewers, and that can also help us get with our housing limit. Like Timbuktu is at housing limit, and Kumbi Salah is at its housing limit. Yeah, we could get sewers. And I think we need 4 in order to get the boost. I really don't care about railroads. I would rather just dismiss that unit and have him never talk to me again. Railroads are very good if you have a very long empire. Like I was playing one game where I had an empire as Canada, and it had snaked from like pole to pole, because it was one of those maps where it was reversed pole. So the sort of the bottom of the earth is in the middle of the map, and so my empire went from the top of the map all the way down because I had to get all this tundra in here, and that was a really good railroad game because I could get things from here down to here, but not this one. So we've got, oh no, we just lost Alfred Nobel. Somebody patronized him. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. If Sweden were in the game, I would have wanted to see him. I might have dumped a bunch of gold into him. I would have wanted to see him ahead of time and really, really worked for him. Because if I didn't explain that properly, Sweden has 3 extra world competitions that are all worth diplomatic victory points, and 2 of them are focused on getting great people. So we have 3 envoys at this point. We could try to become suzerain of a cultural city-state, like say Vilnius. Theater square districts receive plus. That's a very good ability. I'm missing out. I feel like I'm missing out by not being suzerain of Vilnius. Let's become suzerain of Vilnius. Then we get a bunch of adjacency bonus for having a level 1 alliance. How close are we to our level 2 alliance? In a few turns, we'll get a level 2 alliance, and then that's worth even more adjacency. What are we doing here? We need to switch back to gold, and let's just trade with... Yeah. Actually, I think the 2 production is worth a little bit of gold. That's fine. We wanted a hill here? Or a mine here? I think we've done all the forced modernization that we actually need to, right? Coal mine and ironclad. Okay, so we've already boosted that. Biplanes, great scientist or spy. Yeah, we've done all of the upgrades that we need to. We're not going to get those kill units things. So let's go ahead and switch out forced modernization, and we switch in conscription. Although I could, yeah, let's just, before we switch our government, we've got 9,000 gold in the bank. Let's just go ahead and modernize our forces all that we can. 10 niter, 20 niter. Let's get, oh yeah, I forgot the replaceable parts. I'm glad that I decided to do this. Okay, that's not a whole lot of gold. Now we can switch in the conscription card. We'll grab free market, natural philosophy, and is it time for rationalism? I don't think those cities are 10 or more. Hold on one second. Or not. I don't have very good sound isolation in my apartment. We have thin walls. 50% gold in cities with iron, but plus 20%. Oh, we could have gotten robber barons this whole time. Let that be a lesson to me. Let's actually see. I want to see how that does for me. Where am I in amenities? That'd be -2 amenities across the empire, so that'd be -10% science and culture. Like, looking at where I am right now, I think actually running the other card was the correct play, because the amenities are would have cost me some science. Yeah. Okay, so we got conscription in, we've got scripture. Could go for town charters. I don't need gold. I need to stop worried about gold. I need to work on science and culture. Oh, I've got my architect. Archaeologist. That's the one. Okay, we found a barbarian. Let's run away. And we found Victoria's off-continent settlement over here. Okay. Cool. We've got sanitation, and we've got scorched earth. What does scorched earth provide? Expropriation and... yeah, that's fine. We don't need total or scorched earth. So, Nani is conveniently up to 13 population, the very turn that we can plop down a theater square. That's going to be a +4 theater square. Huh, interestingly, this is also a +4 theater square, but this has the potential to be a +6 theater square. This one would actually also boost the adjacency bonus of these things, but it's really just not important. Like, the min-maxing is just not worth it. And then we want to hard build the sewers and the Renaissance Vault. How long until the Congress? 5 turns, and the... oh, it's not active. I thought that the city center thing was active. So I was like, let's get on our city center stuff before that happens, but we'll plop down the theater square first. Sanitation is complete. I need to go back to the tree and see what I need. I need radio to be able to get that culture boost. I'm not going to get that culture boost in time. I'm not going to get this industrial era or later wonder in time. So what was I doing? I guess I was trying to reveal oil on the map so I could get oil. So let's get electricity, because electricity will allow us to get renewable energy. And, well, actually, I think maybe I should dump a little bit of time into chemistry. Should I delay chemistry by that many turns? I will have a level 2 alliance right around the time, and then I could just buy research. Well, I'm starting to consume energy, so let's grab a little bit of renewables. I don't really like polluting the world all that much, although it really doesn't matter all that much. It doesn't cause too big a headache for you. We're going to grab mobilization here because it's already been boosted. And we're going to just accept that we're not going to get radio first. We don't want to delay our tier 3 government. We can send some envoys again. We've got 4 envoys to send. We could become suzerain of Antananarivo. Let's recruit a great artist. Are we going to do that? We'll actually do that in 2 turns. Let's do it now. Because then we can theme him. Where was our theme? It was in Todd Mecca. So come over here to Todd Mecca and grab our theme. So that Antananarivo is even more happier with us. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. So now we have a bajillion culture. That's really cool. Now we're just disgusting with culture. Like maybe we should just focus on science boosts and science growth at this point. And I don't need anything else from you, so come back to... just go to sleep. And make your work. Cool. And you can go ahead and automate your exploration again until you find something more important to do. Oh, this was still the turn that we finished Scorch Earth, so we don't need that. Oh, yeah, let's dig. So, Ancient Barbarians is just a little more flexible. So we'll do that. And we are definitely getting a Golden Age next time. I'll do one more dig, and I'll probably do it in her territory just to go ahead and get her to ask to not. And, well, actually, I should probably do it in Victoria's territory, technically. I don't really need the culture. I just kind of want to deny the culture to Victoria. And after that, we will save for the shipwreck, because I think that there is a boost, or at least era score, for grabbing the world's first shipwreck. So I'm good with their industrial era in 3 turns. I'm good for our golden age where we get another trader. And notice we are losing coal. That'll even get worse as time goes on. So these renewables are good. Can we buy privateers or privateers? I guess it's pronounced. Costs 895 gold. Yeah, let's do it. I am so happy to turn 3 turns of gold into. How much would that be? Let's look at it a little bit. I'm curious. Electricity is 1644 science, and you get 40%. So 40% of that would be 400 plus another 200 plus another 40. So it's like 7-ish hundred science. A little under 700 science. So that's 3 or 4 turns of science for just 3 turns of gold. It's pretty clear which resource is more important to me. I'm trying to get to the top of the science tree so that I can... Oh, we got a themed museum. All right. It's really important to get to the top of the science tree so we can get 1 diplomatic victory point from the... I think it's the seasteads. But yes, we've got a privateer, or we got 2 privateers. We'll get a 3rd one, and then that'll be that boost. We'll get electricity done, and then we'll get to chemistry. I guess they can just go ahead and explore the world. It really doesn't matter to me. We will buy another privateer. And, oh, I got kind of distracted, and I wanted to buy sewers. This city is way above its housing limit. And this will also boost democracy doing this. What was the other one? It was, I guess, Kumbi Salah. Well, I'm not doing anything worthwhile in Kumbi Salah. except for losing out on growth. It's fine. And let's build the sewers in here. That wasn't almost finished, was it? No. In before accidental culture victory from building all my walls and stuff. Am I right or am I right? No, I'm not right. Panama Canal's gone, who cares? I would say let's go ahead and put that in the palace. Because putting 2 from the same artist actually reduces the tourism and culture that you get from it, so it's like I might as well. I'll get this great work on the same turn. It's not true of great writing. Great writing is just flat, linear, doesn't matter at all. Right? Let me prove that to myself and others. Yeah, you can't even move them. I guess I could move. Can I? Hold on. What's wrong? Click. Move. Oh, it's click and drag. Yeah, it doesn't matter, because now there are 2 different... Oh, they already were. Huh, okay. Thanks for letting me waste everyone's time on that. And one more turn. Let's excavate here. And classical Pericles. It really doesn't matter. This is probably the only artist or archaeologist that we're going to build full game. She's going to ask me to not plunder her culture, so I get 30 Diplo favor from doing that. And I deny her an artifact. So things are looking pretty good for me here. I am just about to get into our modern era golden age. That's really cool. I think this is a good place to cut it off here. So I'm going to take a break, and I will see you in the next video where we'll choose what we want to do with this golden age. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, give me a comment, please.